Hello, everybody. It's Fred Davis, the author of Beyond Recovery and the editor of Awakening Clarity, the Nondual website. Um, Wanted to talk about something about as basic as it gets today. I spend so much time talking about non-duality this and non-duality that. And I write about non-duality this and non-duality that. And I forget that some people can come to the site for the first time, or come to this video for the first time, or this series of videos for the first time, and not know what non-duality is. Um, Betsy and I went to dinner with some people not too long ago, before my book came out, and they said, "What is non-duality? We can't find it in the dictionary." And so I talked to them about how this teaching was actually thousands of years old. That it's been taught from under the names of Zen and Taoism and Advaita Vedanta and Sufism and Christian mysticism and all of these things for all these years, and that they just didn't use the term non-duality. That must be a reasonably modern term, and it may have really come out as this body of teachings has grown to where it's now including a much larger audience than it's ever dreamed of including before, because this was always a small teaching, because it's based on a very unpopular premise, which is that I don't exist. Certainly we do exist on a relative level and all that. We're not going to go into that too much, the but really non-duality, as I speak of it, is the study of the seamless oneness of all things. That's that's it. There's no separation. There's one thing going on here, and you're it. See, you are the one thing that's going on. So am I. Everybody can say that. Everybody on the planet, all 7 billion of us, can say, I am the one thing going on. I am oneness. Now, if I say I am God, that's almost surely going to be the ego. It's not an untrue statement exactly, but it can be an untrue statement when it's spoken from the ego. Because this body is not, and the mind that believes it's attached to it, um, it's not. That's not God. These are just objects. They don't have any brightness to them. No independent brightness whatsoever. No independent. Um, uh, no independent anything, because there's nothing independent. There's just this. See, when the mind takes this happening, this world we have, everything that's in it, including this, and it just chops it up into little divisions that it can easily digest. So I've got my desk and the computer and the jacket and the wall hanging and the background and all of these. I got all these many things when I got the mind involved in doing its little division for me. Division's great. It's a wonderful practical thing. We're not trying to bypass division or eliminate division. Couldn't if we wanted to, but that's not our objective. Our objective is to begin to understand that it's representative of a relative reality, but it's not the truth. And this is good information. This kind of information can get you started on the path, but the end of the path doesn't end with information. It really ends, but enlightenment is the goal to begin with. And enlightenment is simply seeing this seamless oneness, being this seamless oneness for ourselves. So each one of us can come to see that there is no other than just one of us. So all of the parts can experience being the whole. That's what enlightenment really is when a part, the feeling of being a part, drops away, and the truth of unity, when the dream of division is eclipsed and the truth of unity is seen and experienced. And it's always seen and experienced right here, right now, in this present moment, in this present awareness. Because it could be argued that there are no moments within this. That's really more division. But we got to talk. We still got to use language, so we'll continue to use these conventional things. So non-duality is the study of the pointings, the writings, the teachers, and the talks, the noticing of our through our own body, the noticing of our own experience is what I mean by that. It is the study of and experience of all of these things that may lead us to that experiential awakening. So it's the study of the seamless oneness. It's the study of the pointers that lead us toward that. Or in Zen, they say never confuse the finger that points at the moon with the moon. And what they mean that is that the pointer is never the truth. What I'm telling you here is not the precise truth. The precise truth cannot be told. The Tao Te Ching says that the Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. That's not the real deal, and it's not. But it's pretty close. See, the great thing about non-duality is that as much as anything else, it's a very sharp language that we have that has been formulated over thousands of years, and it's got a lot of work out in the last decade toward pointing towards truth. It's a sharp way of talking about truth. It's not exactly the truth, but it can lead you to the edge, and then you take the last little leap yourself. And that's the best we can do, but it's pretty good. If you will get on this path and stick with it and be relentlessly open. That's the best thing I can tell you, is to be relentlessly open. There's no way you can fail to have an awakening. You close up anywhere along the way, and those odds can go from 100% to 0. But if you're relentlessly open and watch yourself, then you can have the actual experience of non-duality, which is what the study of non-duality is all about, is having that experience, is being, seeing being, seeing that there's only here, only now, and that you're it. So thanks for joining me. We'll talk again soon.